Historia is a dinosaur evolution game which I have made a video on previously, but I strongly believe this game will be one of the best dinosaur games to come out after Path of Titans has been released. Anyways, I have some new information to share with you about this game, some information that you might not know about already, and this is going to inform you on everything you need to know so far that I've heard since my last video on the game. Anyways, I just want to say 80% of you are watching and not subscribed, so if you do enjoy this video, feel free to subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and I make dinosaur, tank and dragon videos, so if you do enjoy those kind of things, feel free to like and subscribe. Anyways, let's get into it. So recently I have been asking some questions to one of the developers called Shotgun Punk, and that also reminds me I accidentally said I was going to ask more questions and then I never asked any more questions. Shotgun Punk, I'm very sorry. I will get round to asking those questions. You probably sat there wondering, damn, when is he going to ask me another question? I'm going to do it. Please don't be disappointed in me. I'm sorry. Anyway, so one of the questions I asked was, when evolving creatures, is there an evolutionary tree? If so, once you pick a mutation/evolution, do you go straight to unlocking a new creature or does it change yours? How does one earn progression points? The answer to this was, we do have an evolutionary tree. This is so that we can show how dinosaurs from the Triassic became certain powerhouses in the Cretaceous, or some unknown dinosaur that might become someone's favourite. In the beginning, you will choose from either Euparkeria, or in the beginning, aquatic, and branch off into many different families. Some lines evolve by being in certain areas or doing certain things, others evolve by eating something new. It just depends on what type of creature you are going for. Those that branch into multiple, we have quite a few of those, will often just be living in a certain biome for a period of time. Sorry for that being quite long-winded, but essentially what I think this is, I think it's awesome, and some of these creatures you can essentially evolve by doing tasks, trying new food, or even staying in a biome for a certain amount of time. So if you stay in a desert, you'll become a creature that is hardy and thrives in deserts, maybe like oviraptors or something like that. I also asked about if there's any new creatures that have been announced, and well, yes, we do have a new class 4 Triassic aquatic creature. Symbospondylus is the next one, and the most recently announced one. We also have Tanystropheus, Perillidus and Coelacanth, which are AI and will not be playable, which to me is very sad. I personally want to play as Tanystropheus. Please, Historia developers, please. I want to play as Tanystropheus, okay? We also see the reveal of a brand new AI creature, Brachyrhinodon, which looks amazing. I'm pretty sure this is a little mammal or a proto-mammal that will be huntable in the game. Also, I just want to say, when I said there are 300 creatures in the game, there are 300 playable creatures. There'll be other creatures outside of the 300 that will be AI and strictly non-playable creatures, which I think also is very interesting. Right, now we have some map information that I also do want to share, because last video I mentioned something about volcanoes and praying that they erupted, and I was pointed by one of the sound designers that they do have stuff regarding the volcanoes, and when I asked this in a question, they said we are wanting to make it realistic without creating too much of a negative impact on the players. Small volcanoes like the triplets, we are hoping to constantly flood lava and erupt. Larger volcanoes will tend to have a more dangerous result if it explodes, so it will happen less frequently. Personally, this is awesome. Hell yeah! We finally get active volcanoes in a dinosaur game, ones that could be a threat to your life, and they're coming to Historia. And I think this is incredible. A closer look at the volcanoes, we can see just how massive one of them are. We have a large cone-shaped volcano with the smaller triplet volcanoes as well, which to me look like an island formation with a caldera or some 3 calderas, which I think is awesome. Maybe we could see something where the volcanoes would create new land, and throughout the map is the map's lifespan is the server's lifespan. That would be awesome. That would be really interesting. Maybe we could see like periods of winter and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm getting too ahead of myself and that's probably impossible. I'm sorry Historia devs for springing that on you. Anyways, let's talk about the two maps that you'll be facing when you first enter the Triassic period. Firstly, we have a 16 kilometer by 16 kilometer map known as Atoll, which is the bigger map. Next up, we have Forge, which is a large island but is a smaller map by the looks of it. And well, this features desert biomes, beaches, volcanic areas, mountains, and I'm pretty sure there are swamps and tropical forest. Either way, this map looks amazing to me. So the other day, we were greeted in the Discord server by the Historia developers showcasing something incredible. It was a huge bombshell that was just dropped in the server. That's right, the developers of the game have released their Trello board for what they want to have done for their crowdfunding campaign. And I'm going to go in to talk about it. So let's go and talk about their Trello board. So let's talk about this Trello board, shall we? Firstly, we've got the fauna that will be playable in the game. I think this is going to be about a little playable demo. We can have a look. Story's road to Kickstarter. We want to complete some things and make sure we have something to show for when we have the Kickstarter. Hence why we have been waiting. So I'm pretty sure they'll have a demo playable or something like that, which is awesome. So let's get into it. The fauna, we have Eoraptor, Eudimorphodon, Symbospondylus, L, which is an unannounced creature, which will be interesting. I don't know what it is. Melanorosaurus, Mixosaurus P, which is also a creature beginning with P that we don't know about yet. And we also have Prestosuchus. For fauna, which are the AI, we have Paralidus and Coelacanth, which I'm pretty sure the Eudimorphodon will use to fish. The Mixosaurus and the Symbospondylus will be using to fish and hunt as well, which is pretty cool. Now, for the mechanics, they haven't announced anything for the flora yet, so let's dive into what they want and aim for the mechanics. We have damage type variety, which is going to be interesting. So, like, the Eudimorphodon will do less damage, Prestosuchus will do like a huge amount of damage, and the Eoraptor will do like little bits of damage because it's a little dinosaur. Dynamic interactive water, so that means like droplets and the water moving when you go in it. Environment adaptation is something that I think looks and sounds quite interesting. What do you guys think environment adaptation is? I feel like that's like you adapting to your environment as a creature. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Full dynamic day-night cycles with 3D moon and eclipses. That's going to be awesome. That's going to add a whole new level to the gameplay, which I think is awesome. Grouping, which is like packs and all that, you know, staying together, adding friends, I'm assuming. Fuzz implementation, localized damage, multiplayer, night vision like in the Isle, skills and skill points, which I think is something different from the evolutionary points. I'm not too sure about that. Smart AI and subsurface scattering aesthetics, which is awesome. We also have two maps and map work that they're gonna work on during this development process or road to Kickstarter. There's the Atoll and the Forge, which I've talked about. There's also the biomes that they'll be having in these maps, like the highlands, river deltas, swampy marshlands, barrier reefs, which will be for the Atoll, basalt caves and cliffs. I'm looking forward to the cave. Mineral springs and pools, and also a note saying we are waiting on Unreal Engine 4.26 before working on the map, and that's why the map hasn't shown big progress yet, which I think is completely understandable. Anyways, what do you guys think about this road to Kickstarter? Let me know in the comments below, because to me, this is really interesting and exciting that they're already showing us what they plan on doing, considering they've only been about for like 2 months. Right guys, let me know what you thought about this video. Feel free to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this video. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about this Historia updates and of course the journey to Kickstarter. I'd love to know what you guys think. And of course, if you are here, Historia developers, I'm very excited for this game, and please don't be annoyed by the more questions I'll be asking for videos, because I want to try and provide everybody here in the English speaking Historia community the best Historia content and updates they can get. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all on Wednesday, or well on Tuesday if you tune into my Water Tank stream. Anyways, I'll see you later.